Good morning, everyone. We are going to continue with the development of the agenda. And as we used to do, we are going to talk a little bit about literary. During this week, we have been talking about this important value. If you consider that it's so difficult for you to practice it, Try to do it when you have the chance. Right now, we are going to watch a video that is related with this value. Pay attention to the video, please. And later, you will give me your point of view.
We have thought about solidarity a lot. Through the Forethought project, we studied it, looking for a definition, its meaning, looking for answers. It helped us find some common values and concepts that make up solidarity, and it has also generated some new interesting questions, dilemmas that can help us reflect deeper on solidarity and understand how we can best apply it in our work. What are the questions that arose? The first one is, what really motivates people to act in solidarity? Is it selflessness, or is it a matter of give and take? Is it always a win-win situation? Perhaps it is a collaborative effort towards the common good. We had to think, is solidarity something that is only practiced within a closed group, or should it extend to people who don't always share our values and interests? Shouldn't its purpose be to create more connections and opportunities for collaboration and understanding with people who are different from us? On that thought, is focusing on solidarity in Europe in fact limiting the very concept of solidarity? Shouldn't it be limitless and truly inclusive of everyone in the world? When it comes to solidarity and youth work, how is solidarity reflected in youth work principles, values and actions? Should youth work bear the responsibility of unlocking solidarity for young people? If not youth work, then who? Does the European Solidarity Corps bring the ideas of solidarity into practice? How can personal learning for young people be in balance with making an impact in the community? Then, when those young people go to work, how does solidarity link to the employability of young people? There needs to be an effort to bridge the two. How to bring more solidarity into the workplace? Then comes the vital matter of sustainability. As we try to tackle the environmental crisis, should sustainability become the main focus of solidarity in Europe and globally? Especially now, dealing with the effects of a global pandemic, how is the worldwide approach to solidarity affected? As economy, society and the environmental battle are taking a different shape. When we talk about solidarity, we are not trying to provide definite answers. The concept is complex and multidimensional. What Forethought has helped us understand is the need to have open questions and conversations to discover what solidarity means to us and to Europe, and how we can manifest it in our work towards a sustainable and inclusive future for everyone. The meaning of solidarity might well be found in putting our heads together to address our mutual dilemmas. What other questions do you think about when you think of solidarity? Join the discussion, explore ideas, and deepen your understanding of solidarity.
Now tell me, what did you understand about the video? Or what is your concept about solidarity? How can you define it with your own words? Lucia? How can you define solidarity, Lucia? And you, Albayero?
I think the solidarity is a very important value to help the people.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Albayero. And you, Figueroa, what do you think? Daniela says, I think that we can be solidarity with a minimum detail and we can change the date of song.
Yeah. It's very important because being allow us feel better with the others.
Yes, you're right, Figueroa. Daniela says, I think that we can solidarity with a minimum detail and we can change the date of someone who needs it. Excellent. That's another very good point of view. If you had the chance to practice it, do it. Because not most of the time probably you are going to have the chance to help someone. So right now I'm going to explain you about the activities that we are going to work during this last period. I don't know if you have checked them before. But if you don't, I'm going to show you right now. Look, this is the second activity, but I'm going to start with the first activity. The first activity is going to be very easy. This is the first activity. If you remember the last class before starting the exams, we were talking and we were reading and we were discussing about the place of William Shakespeare, Charlotte Bronte, and Walt Whitman. And I ask you some questions related with that place. And I told you that you should write the answers in the forum, but not all of you did it. Probably only one of this class or two. Until now, I don't remember. So these questions are going to be evaluated. These questions and the other exercises that we are working in the Richmond platform. If you remember, the last class we were working on 2 exercises of listening. That exercises are going to be evaluated too. So you're going to answer the questions in the forum and all the answers should be structured clearly. Responsibility is going to be very important too. You're going to win with your responsibility 2 points. If you deliver the time assigned, if you deliver the homework on the time assigned. The questions are in the Richmond forum. You should open it and you will start answering them. Here, we have the steps. Number 1, click on communications. Number 2, click on the topic. This is the topic. When you click here on the topic, it's going to be open the window where you're going to find the questions. And here you are going to be able to answer all of them. So this activity is individual. The other activity, the activity number 2, is related with the information that you have, that you still have about, or that you already have about the STEAM project. I know that you have been working in this project in a Spanish, of course. The only thing that you're going to do is translate the information that you already have into English. And you need to follow these steps. The first thing that you're going to do is, this is you're going to deliver it for Wednesday, September 22nd. You are going to create a web page, and in the web page, you are going to write or create a table of contents. It could be the name of the subject, that is English, or you can write the name of your topic. General data. Write and explain a brief summary of the origins of life. Grammar and vocabulary. The paragraph with the description of the origins of life is structured clearly. Formalities, all the requirements are included in the text objectives and text extension. This is a recompilation of the STEAM project. For that reason, you are going to make a brief summary about it. But you also should create the table of contents in the web page. Here you have the instructions. To create a table of contents in the web page, to write and explain a brief summary of the origins of life. The paragraph with the description of the origins of life is structured. Clearly follow the order. You will present a PowerPoint exported as video. This is a video. You're going to create a video clip with all the requirements on due time and upload your videos in a web page designed by your group. Or you can upload the videos to YouTube and then write the link in the web page. It's up to you. You have the two choices. Your video has to be original, no copyright, please, because if you do copyright, YouTube is going to eliminate your video. 5, your faces must not be shown in the clip, only your voices. 6, follow the attached slide format for your video. And here you have like these slides in order to follow them. Slide number 1, you're going to write all this information. In the slide number 2, you're going to provide a short introduction to your topic. And in the slide number 3, you're going to write a brief summary of the origins of life. So remember that this activity number 2 is a video. You're going to create a video. It's for September 22nd. And the first activity is for next week. It is designed from September 8th to 10th. It depends on the days that you have your English class. Do you have questions about this? No questions? Everything is clear? You're going to work with the same group that you have been working. The same groups in Spanish, the same groups in English. Only is translation and interpretation, and you are going to choose the information that you are going to talk about. So if you don't have more questions, we are going to continue with the topic of the class. The topic for this class is lexical accuracy. Have you ever heard something about lexical accuracy? Do you know what is that? Do you know what is lexical accuracy? Nobody knows? So if you don't know, right now you are going to learn something that is very important. Try to keep it in your mind because this information will help you in the future. Look, lexical accuracy. The word lexical relates to the use of words and vocabulary in a language. In writing, lexical accuracy refers to choosing the right words to express an idea or to get a message across. When we accurately pick the words we use in writing, we express our ideas clearly and go straight to the point. In writing, a single word can make an enormous difference, which is why we need to have a vast knowledge of vocabulary. So we know which word to choose depending on what we want to say. Having an abundant vocabulary will add variety to whatever we write, whether it is a poem or an essay. An example of lexical accuracy can be seen in the excerpt from William Shakespeare's play As You Like It. Did you remember? In that play, Shakespeare describes the lover as singing while listening to a woeful ballad. Woeful meaning sad. Instead of using the word sad, which is a common word, the playwright uses another word that accurately expresses the type of ballad the lover was listening to. By choosing accurate words, we can transform a boring text into a fascinating one. Do you know how important it is to learn vocabulary? And here we have some words with lexical accuracy. We have crying, whining, sad, awful, happily, merrily, dirty, sorry, sordid, well, and the other important thing I'm going to show you, we're going to watch a video that explains a little bit about the lexical meaning. Something bad happened with this video. Probably it is not available anymore. Or maybe it was eliminated from YouTube. So we're going to continue with the exercises. Now here on page number, if you have your spotlight literature with you, please take it. On page number 65, we have the exercises. Look, choose the word that gives variety to the sentence. Here you have two options, happily and merrily. The children, letter A, the children were never allowed outside. So that summer day, they ran happily or merrily around the house. What do you think? Work on that exercises, please. I'm going to give you 5 minutes. Did you finish? We are going to check them. In letter A, what word did you choose? Happily or merrily?
Merrily.
Okay. Letter B, a teacher had a grave face or a serious face?
Serious.
Excellent. Serious.
Grave.
Grave. No, in this case is serious. Letter C, my brother cries or my brother whines so loudly that the neighbors couldn't hear him. Cannot hear him, not color him. What word did you choose? Cries or whines?
Wines.
Why did you choose whines? Do you have a reason? Or there's not any reason? There's no reason, right?
Because it's not common.
Oh, excellent. Letter D. My aunt's cooking is so delicious or good that I want to keep eating.
Good.
Is
Delicious.
delicious, yes, delicious. E. My classmate Laura has long brown hair and bright eyes. She is pretty or she's stunning? She is pretty or
Stunning.
she's stunning. Letter F. I was surprised or I was amazed to find out that I got an A on the math test. What word did you choose?
Amazed.
Amazed. Amazing. Letter G. Nothing is the same since she left. Every day I'm full of sadness or despair. Daniela says sadness. Then you figure out what word did you choose?
Despair.
Yes, despair. Number 2, change the following common words into higher registered words. If it's necessary, you can use a thesaurus dictionary. For example, here we have letter A, very hot. If you want to change these words into higher registered words, what words will we choose? What words will we choose for very hot? Another synonym for very hot. Another synonym, a little bit higher.
Hotter.
Hotter. Very hot. Hotter. No, but that is like if we were comparing two things. But thanks for trying. Another idea? We can use a superlative, but not a comparative because we are not comparing two things. So I'm going to help you with letter A. In letter A, we can say too hot. In letter B, extremely fat. Another higher words or higher registered words for extremely fat.
Obese.
Yes, yes, we'll say that. What about bad? For bad, it's something easy.
Saturated fat.
That is for bad.
For extremely fat.
Ah, yes, yes, excellent. And for bad? Daniela says, really bad. Yes, yes, could be really bad. That is a higher registered position of the word. Happy? What about the word happy?
Content.
Content. Do you know what is the definition of content? Because content is related, content is a synonym of topic. So it doesn't mean
I confused cheerful.
Yes, cheerful, yes, we got it. Daniela says super happy. Yes, cheerful. Cheerful is nice. What about loud?
Noise.
Noisy. Noisy. F, better. For better? What is the superlative of better? Do you know what is the superlative of better?
Best.
Best, yes, best. Important. Another higher word for,
Necessary.
excuse me?
Yep, necessary.
Necessary, yes, necessary. What about love? What about love? And a higher word for love?
Funny.
Yes, funny. Funny is right. Daniela says, Gugafa. I never heard before that word, Daniela. Gaffa. Funny is okay. Let me check for this word that Daniela wrote. Excellent, Daniela. Guffaw. Oh, guffaw is the pronunciation of the word of this word. Guffaw. Look in the chat. Daniela wrote a very important word. Guffaw. What about scary?
Creepy.
Terrify.
Yes, terrified, creepy. Yes. Angry?
Irritable.
Could you repeat, please? I didn't understand.
Irritable.
Irritable, yes. There
Furious.
are. What did you say, Figueroa?
Furious.
And yes, irritable is one option, and the other is furious. Furious, yes. We have two options there on this word. Excellent, girls. Now here, in the number 3, identified another appropriate word for the underlined word. Use a thesaurus. In letter A, at first, the infant mewling and tucking in the nurse's arms. Another word that we can use instead of mewling. We have a participation here in the chat. Teacher, what means thesaurus? Thesaurus. Thesaurus is the dictionary where you are going to find the definition of many different words. So it's like a treasure, a variety of words of vocabulary that you can find It's like a collection. A collection of many words. So what word we are going to use here instead of mewling?
Crying.
Crying, yes, crying. At first, the infant crying and puking in the nurse's arm. Letter B, the whining schoolboy with his satchel and shining morning face. Instead of satchel, what word we can use? Work on these exercises, please. I'm going to give you 5 minutes, and while you are working on this activity, I'm going to take your attendance. When you hear your number, say present, please. Number 1,
Present.
2,
Present.
3, 4,
Present.
5, 6,
Present.
7,
Present.
8, 9, 10, 11,
Present.
12,
Present.
13,
Present.
14,
Present.
15,
Present.
16, 17,
Present.
18, number 3 present. 19 is not here.
Present.
20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 22 is present in the chat. 25 is not, 25 is present. 26,
Present.
27, 27 is present too. 3, 5, 8, 9, 10, 18, 16, 18, 20, 21, 23, and 24 are not here. "24" is here, present in the chat. So what word did you use instead of satchel?
Backpack.
Backpack. Yes. Yes, it's good. Backpack. The whining schoolboy with his backpack and shining morning face. Letter C. Instead of oath, the nasal year full of a strange oath.
Bow.
Boat. Oh yes, boat.
Bow. B-O.
Yes, B-O-T-E. Letter D. After little morning rain foretells a pleasant day. Foretells instead of foretells. Predicts. Excellent, Daniela. Predict instead of such. Instead of foretells, sorry. Letter E. Life sunny hours fleet by. Instead of the word fleet, what word did you write there? Fleet. Life's sunny hours fleet by. So what word did you choose? What word did you consider is appropriate for that word? Camila? Do you think it's difficult, that word? Do you need my help for that word or not? Did you consider that is
Yes, teacher.
Okay, in the letter E, we can use the word, let me see the pronunciation. Flutter. Flutter is spelling F-L-U-T-T-E-R. Flutter. Letter F. What thought sorrow seems to win? Instead of the word sorrow, what word can we use? Sadness. Yes, excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Daniela. Daniela is the participant. Letter G. Still, buoyant are her golden wings. Buoyant. Still buoyant are her golden wings. Instead of that word, buoyant. Buoyant, it's a synonym of, oh, I cannot tell you. Buoyant. What word it can be replaced by buoyant? Figueroa, what word can we use for buoyant?
Floatable.
Could you repeat, please? Adorable. I heard adorable.
Floatable.
Yes, adorable.
No.
So what word did you say? Let me see here in the chat. Floatable. Floatable. If we are talking about her wings, that the word doesn't have coincidence. But thanks for trying, Figueroa. I'm going to help you with this. With letter G, we can use the word prosperous and adorable. Yes, adorable. We can use the word adorable, prosperous. Now, letter H. Of the floating and sordid crowds I see around me, what word can we use instead of floating? of the floating and sorted crowds I see around me. What word can we use instead? Do you have an idea? No ideas for this word? Remember that if you know the meaning of the translation, you can use your dictionary for translation the word to Spanish. If you know how is the definition and the translation, you are going to think in the appropriate words. Yeneida, what do you think, Yeneida? Instead of flooding, what word can we use? Figueroa?
Laborious.
Yes, laborious, laborious. Let me check it if it.
Laborious.
Ah, yes, got it. Excellent, laborious. Now, pay attention to this information. This is very important because it's related with your health. Being healthy is an important part of everybody's life. It means taking care of your body, your nutrition, what you eat, exercising, and getting regular sleep. Our eating habits begin at an early age. Usually when we are young, we are inclined to eat a lot of sugary food and drink soda. Keeping these harmful habits as we grow older could lead to serious health conditions. But it is never too late to start taking care of our health. Changing our eating habits is one step in the right direction. Eating more fruits and vegetables and less sugar and fats. Drinking more water and less carbonated beverages will make us feel better and be healthier. Exercising is a big part of being healthy. If you usually stay indoors on the weekends playing video games, change your routine. Take up a hobby like playing basketball or dancing. It doesn't matter what you do as long as you are moving. Eat well and be active, and your health and well-being will improve. Try to do it and try to practice. Right now, we are going to play a game. In this game, I don't know if, yes, in this game, the teams are going to be divided between girls and boys. Team 1 is going to be the girls and team 2 are going to be the boys. Let me check if it is available. Oh my God, it is not available. Now it's ready. I don't know if we have, it is supposed that we have boys here, but most of the time they don't like to participate. In my classes, I only have girls who are participating. And what about the boys? You should participate, boys. So team number 1 are girls and team number 2, boys. One of the girls, tell me a number, please.
Number 5.
The name of the person who steals things from, let me see, I'm going to move this. The name of the person who steals things from a house. What is the name, girls? The name of the robber, the check. Burglar. But robber is okay. I'm going to ask. Boys, tell me a number, boys. Ortiz. We don't have boys in this class. Guillermo. Guillermo is not here. Carlos. No voice. Sebastián Soriano,
Number 11.
11. The person who judges is a? The person who judges is a?
Judgmental.
Let me see. Yes, is a judge. Excellent. Another number, girls?
1.
The place where criminals are judged. The place where criminals are judged.
A court.
The court. Excellent. Another number, boys? Sebastian? Only Sebastian is with it.
Number 7.
7. Take 10 points. Another number, girls? Number 10. A person who steals things is a?
Criminal.
A person who steals things is a? A thief. Yes, he's a criminal. Is a thief. This is not going to be a bylaw. Another number, Sebastian?
Number 8.
8. Lose 50 points. Sorry. Another number, girls? Lucia?
9.
Number 9. The person who uses a magnifying glasses and looks for evidences is a? The person who uses a magnifying glasses and looks for evidences is a? What is the answer? What is the word?
Detective.
Detective. Let's check. Excellent. Another number, Sebastian?
Number
Which one?
Number 3.
The name of the person who makes false things look authentic is a? The name of the person who makes false things look authentic is a?
Authentic person.
An authentic person. Really? Let's check. A forge. Look in the dictionary. What does it mean, forge in Spanish? Another number, girls?
16.
A person who is suspicious is a person who is suspicious is
Suspect.
suspect. Excellent. Suspect. Another number, Sebastian?
Number 6.
The name of the person who steals things from a shop. The name of the person who steals things from a shop.
A robber or a thief.
A robber or
Or a thief.
shoplifter. Shoplifter. These words are probably is a new vocabulary to learn, new words to learn. Another number, girls?
Four.
Excuse me?
Number 4.
Number 4. The person who defends somebody is a
Attorney.
let's check. A lawyer. But a lawyer and attorney, I think they are related. Let me check. Because an attorney, yes, they are synonyms. Another number, boys? Sebastian. Only Sebastian is with the boys. Sebastian, where are you?
Number 14.
What is the name of this? Do you know what is the name of this?
Handcuff.
Handcuff. Check. Excellent. Handcuff. Girls? Give me a number, girls. Guardado.
2.
The name of the crime when somebody kills somebody. The name of the crime when somebody kills somebody. What is that name?
Homicide.
Homicide.
Let's check. It's a martyr. Murder. Murder is related with homicide. Yes, it's related. Another number, Sebastian?
Number 12.
The name of the person who robs in banks. As you realize, the person who robs are in different categories.
Bank robber.
Robber, only robber, in this case, robber. But it's okay, your answer. Girls, 13 or 15?
$15.
Reset all scores. Oops. You have 0 from 0. And this is the definition. Sebastian, this is for you. A person who is in prison is a
prisoner.
a prisoner.
A prisoner.
Let's
Yeah.
check. Excellent. And as you can see, the boys are the winners. Oh, congratulations to Sebastian, who was the only one who was participating instead of the boys, and congratulations to the girls too, because the ones who participate a lot are enhancing the ability of speaking. That's very important, and I take it into account and for the evaluations. Have you ever heard about the action and linking verbs? Action and linking verbs. And here we have the definition of a verb. A verb is an important part of a sentence. A verb expresses an action, a condition, or a state of being. It's often found in the predicate of a sentence. Action verb. An action verb tells us what someone or something does. It expresses a physical or mental activity. Example, Rosalind is creeping like a snail. That is a physical activity. I believe life is not a dream. That is mental activity. In that way, the actions of the verbs are described as physical or mental. Action verbs may be either transitive or intransitive. Transitive verb is an action verb that has an object or a receiver or the verbs of the verb's action. Example, the eyes crave the light. Light is the object of the verb crave. For that reason, transitive verbs as an object or a receiver of the verb's action. And then we have the intransitive verb. An intransitive verb is an action verb that does not have an object or a receiver of the verb's action. So it doesn't have object and it doesn't have receiver of the verb's action. Example, William Shakespeare wrote beautifully. There is no object of the verb wrote. Linking verb. A linking verb connects the subject to a word or a word group that identifies or describes the subject. A linking verb does not show action. The most commonly used linking verbs are forms of the verb be. And here we have the examples. If you remember, the verb to be is divided in am, is, are. So that means that these verbs are linking verbs. Here we have the example. Sometimes there are clouds of gloom. So it is very important to keep in mind this information because if you know what are they, what is a verb, what is a transitive verb, what is an intransitive verb, what are the linking verbs, if you know that information and you kept in your mind that important information, then you are going to be able to do these exercises. Number 1, write the following sentences in your notebook. Underline the action verbs and classify the verbs as transitive or intransitive. For example, we are going to do letter A. In letter A, it says, full of white sauce and modern instances, he played his part. What do you think is the action verb here in letter A? If you find an action verb, you are going to underline it. And if you find no, but first we are going to underline the action verbs. And then they are going to be classified as transitive or intransitive. So what verb can you find here in this sentence? An action verb. Remember that a verb expresses an action, and these actions can be physical or mental. It doesn't matter if the action is physical or mental. The thing is that we are going to be able to identify the verb or the verbs in a sentence? I have a participation here in the chat. Played. Sebastian says played. Yes, underline this verb. This is the action verb, played. And now, what kind of verb is played? Is transitive or intransitive? Transitive or intransitive? Sebastian says that is intransitive. So if it is intransitive, that means that the verb played, it doesn't have an object or a receiver of the verb's action. It doesn't have an object and a receiver. That means that is the definition of the intransitive verbs. So we are going to stop here because time is over, and next class we are going to be analyzing about this important information that is grammar, but it's very important because they are going to be useful in the future or in every single class that we could have. So do you have questions until now? No questions. So thank you very much for your attention and your participation. I hope to see you next class. Don't miss classes, please. Goodbye.
Bye, teacher. Have a nice day.
Thank you, you too.